Most straightforward part of the whole process, printing it off ready to craft with and create some magic, right? Or is it? Hi, and welcome to another Crafty Witches tutorial video. How do I access the artwork like they do on the TV? When you open your freshly unzipped crafting kit, whether on Windows using the Auto Run function or on other platform using the Autoplay folder, then Docs, if you are anything like us, you'll be fizzing with excitement to get going. What do I do to print off what I see on the PDF? The programs you can use to handle our portable document format, or PDFs, are many, so we'll keep this as narrow as possible. Many of us use our internet browsers, Microsoft Edge, Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, Opera, Brave, etc., to handle our PDFs, so the print button is generally on the toolbar, and, fortunately, other similar functions on the leading PDF readers out there. Here we have examples of two of the leading free readers, Adobe and Foxit. You can find links to these free programs in the video description if you need them. So, do I just hit print when the printer menu comes up? You can, but for best quality, we advise you the following setup, which can be set in your printer properties menus. Remember, your options may differ according to your printer model and capabilities, and of course, your operating system. We find the best setting for paper medium on the printer is matte photo. This gives the best balance to give true color. Similarly, the best setting for print quality is naturally the highest setting. Therefore, best or high quality is recommended. In modern times, and it will be explained more later in the video, the choice of paper is absolutely a consideration now, where previously it was accepted the printer was the only factor. We would advise a quality smooth finish paper, such as Linda Chapman's Paper Emporium products. You can head over to our website and see what's on offer. Why is the color on the screen not the same as the color I just printed? Okay, so this is asking a lot of different questions, so hold on tight. Is your current inkjet printer in good working order, and is the ink relatively new? Printers need to be maintained like cars. When did you last deep clean the heads? Go to the settings page and clean the heads and check the print head alignment. Ink is like fossil fuel and will go off. I bet you didn't know that either. Ink has a really good shelf life, but will start to lose pigmentation, and after about 24-36 months, can separate, leading to printer head clogging. Ensure you use your printer on a regular basis, and then the ink will be naturally refreshed in a timely manner. Now we know our printer is in as good condition as possible. Let's ensure our printing program is set correctly. As we previously learned, dependent on your printer software and which program you are using, you generally will be able to access advanced settings or printer properties at some point during your print progress. Remember, you do not print through the Auto Run program. It is the program that handles your PDF documents on your PC that determines the printer settings, e.g. Adobe, Foxit. Effectively, you need to ensure the following. The printer is set to highest quality. If it's set to draft or normal, or eco, it will use less ink to print the artwork, which directly affects the richness of color reproduction. Ensure you set the print medium, paper type, to matte photo. This tells the printer that the finished product needs to be photo quality, but not gloss. Although the gloss aspect is determined by the cardstock, this setting affects the amount of ink the printer sprays through the jets. On a physical note, it would be ideal loading the paper card immediately before you print. This reduces the risk of any dust, random paper cuts, dirt or pet hair laying or being stuck on the paper, and potentially clogging the head mechanism or preventing the ink adhering to the paper card. Similarly, ensure the exit slot is clear and allows the paper to exit freely and not curl or fall to the floor. Remember, printers are technology, and like all technology, are not designed to last forever. The standard moves on, so your 5-year-old printer is more likely obsolete in tech terms. The DPI, dots per inch, will likely be much higher in an equivalent range printer now than it was 5 years ago, and although budget printers today may be of an equivalent standard to yours, it has more modern and more efficient components. If, and I repeat, if you decide to upgrade, do your research first to get the best deal. New technologies like eco-tanks have become really popular and in a way have changed the game. Again, as tech has changed, as has consumer demand, so you may wish to consider an A3 model. This may, dependent on models, allow A3, A4 and 12 by 12 printing. In addition, you also may have the option on standard inkjets to prepay or subscribe to ink delivery. Make sure you know what you are signing up to, especially if you are not a heavy printer user. Plenty of food for thought. The technologies and the physical makeup of the color palette behind the two media, physical paper and screen, are dealing with different primary color bases. Now that's a statement. Here, let me explain. Your PC monitor may be an RGB, red, green, blue, and are dealing with light. Indeed, the L in your LED TV or smart device screen stands for light. Your printer is either basing its print format from 3 base colors, cyan, magenta, and yellow, CMY, and is complemented and toned by black, CMYK, or higher-end printers use the Pantone or hex system, CYMKOG, cyan, magenta, yellow, black, orange, green. Both of these printing systems are dealing with ink or pigmentation, not light. As you will understand, the colors you see on your screen will never match those your printer produces, for any number of the discussed reasons above, with the added complication of the physical makeup of the blend, pigment versus light. As we briefly touched on earlier in the video, paper medium is absolutely critical for this purpose. Yes, we were told years back when we bought a new printer it is the printer that matters. But the technology in paper has changed as well. In fact, the whole paper-making industry has changed beyond recognition. Listen to the professional crafters and take your decision on your choice. Without going into the ins and outs of absorbency or porous versus density, suffice to say paper isn't just paper anymore. And with that in mind, we do suggest a high-quality, smooth matte finish paper, available from your leading crafty brand suppliers. Clearly, we would advise using paper media from Linda Chapman's Paper Emporium. Linda and her business partner has gone out of their way to source the best paper and card quality at an affordable price. You know Linda wouldn't put her name to a product that she would not use herself. As with anything crafty or witches, remember, you can contact us via email at hello@thecraftywitches.co.uk. Thank you for watching. Please join us again and let's create magic together.